Welcome to my channel, The Business Building Diva, with me, Natasha James, better known as the CEO Speaks. Foundation, and this is where I am staying. This is the brown box car, and I've taken a few pictures inside, and this place is amazing. I'm here on a business retreat. I am outside, and as you can see, there is nature, sounds everywhere. I'm from Louisiana. I'm not a woodsy type of girl. I don't go camping, I don't go fishing, I don't hang out I don't do any of the outdoorsy stuff, let's say that. Being here is new for me. I'm enjoying it. We have an amazing space inside of the box cars. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm gonna video them. They're different colors. So you have a red one, a green one, a brown one, a yellow one, and a blue one. All of them are different, I think, in how they have been decorated. I haven't been in any of them because we have been assigned a box car and no one has actually invited us into their space. And I don't know if I should ask. I am here with about 15 other entrepreneurs that have gone through a few of the programs that Louisiana have to offer entrepreneurs. So that is how I actually got here. I signed up, I was offered an opportunity, and I came. This is my first time coming on a business retreat. I've never done it before, so I didn't know what to expect. We are in Cassopolis, and we're on 2,000 acres of farmland. The owner of this land name was Edward Lowe. He's now deceased. His wife is still alive, and his stepson runs the property. This retreat space is for business owners only. And you have to have gone through some type of program to actually be able to utilize this space. In order for you to be able to use this space, you have to have gone through one of many programs that Louisiana have to offer. I'm going to talk more about that on my Facebook page and probably in a different segment as to how all of these programs work. As an entrepreneur, this is me getting out of and stepping outside of my box. 15 years ago, I started the journey of becoming an entrepreneur. Lo and behold, I did not know where the road would take me. My first business was photography, and from photography, I opened Pinkalicious Birthday Party Spa. I still do both. I dibble and dabble in photography, and now I am working towards learning videography. Pinkalicious is a spa for little girls. I don't work there. I just own the business. I haven't been in Pinkalicious as an employee for several years. Pinkalicious is going to be 14 years old this year in October. And from Pinkalicious I opened All Star. All Star is going to be turning 10 this year. So I'm excited about this journey and where it's led me. All Star was one of those businesses that took me from 0 to 100 in 2.5 seconds. I make the most money at All Star. I make money at all of my businesses, but All Star is my bread and butter. 5 years ago, I decided that I was going to do some things differently. I had some business challenges that caused me to have to wake up and see what was in front of me and how I was going to actually deal with it. After I got things back in order and I started doing the things that I needed to do to make sure that All Star was thriving, I made the decision in 23, latter part of 22, to step outside of my comfort zone and walk through doors even if I was afraid to. I told God, if you open the door, I'm gonna walk through, and if it's meant for me to be there, I'll be there. If it's not, you'll turn me around and send me on my way. Well, hence, this was a door, and I'm here. I'm excited about being here. And last night, I'm usually in bed by 8 o'clock. At 9 o'clock, well, actually at 9:30, it was still daylight, just as it is right now. And I'm sitting here in Michigan thinking, when is the sun gonna go down and when is it gonna get dark? Well, at 10 o'clock, it had just started to getting dark. I've never seen fireflies. My daughter is in Maryland, And the other night, about 3 days ago, she sent me a video of her catching fireflies and letting them go. So, yes, that's crazy, I know. But listen, we're in Louisiana and there's no fireflies there, okay? There's mosquitoes, there's big horseflies, and there's all kinds of other bugs that you don't want that because they bite. So, because of that, we don't go outside very often. Not at night, not at dusk anyway. Yeah, we were at a campfire. We was sitting around the campfire, drinking, talking, telling our stories about our entrepreneurial journey. I always tell my clients and my staff, we all have a story. It's 9 times out of 10 gonna be similar in some ways, and the only difference really is that there's a different author. And what I heard last night was my story being told 15 different times in different ways by 15, probably 15 different authors. I didn't feel alone. I felt like I was in a place that I had been avoiding because I didn't feel like I belonged. Now, mind you, I am one of 4 Black people here. So to hear 15 others, well, let's say 14 other stories being told in similar ways by different authors, how do you think that made me feel? I am 46 years old. I'll be 47 in December. And for the better part of my life, I have hidden a lot of the facts about who I am, where I came from, and why I do what I do. Because I didn't want to be judged. I didn't want to be judged in the way that I thought people would see me because of my background. My life has not been easy. Nobody has given me anything. And I had to earn everything. I had to get most of it out of the mud, literally. So that was a real awakening moment for me to listen to all of these stories and to hear them, to even hear some people tear up sharing their story, because that's typically what happens when I share mine. I've shared it so many times that it don't really happen as much, but I have a real great appreciation right now for being at this place, and for them allowing us to be in this space right now, and for us to have that opportunity to share those stories, because at this point I realize that I am not alone. I know that I haven't been alone. Imposter syndrome was one of those things that I battled with quite often. As a matter of fact, battling with it is stopped me from doing quite a few things. I am sharing a room with another female therapist, and not that it matters, but she is white, I am Black. And last night she welcomed me with open arms and upon my arrival, and we sat and we talked and we laughed and we did everything. She's in the room now talking to her family, so I'm out videoing. But personalities are great. We are having an amazing time, and I am super excited about everything that we've been able to talk about and deal with, and just to even hear that at the end of the day, we are doing the things that we expect to do here. Neither of us knew what we were going to be doing when we got here. Neither of us knew why we were going to be here and what we would actually be doing. We just knew that we were invited to come to this amazing space with other entrepreneurs and to have a great time. Not a great time, but this great time is about learning, pondering, thinking about the things that we could do differently in our businesses, how we can grow our businesses, how we can sustain our businesses, how we can, whatever it comes to mind, and whatever you feel like you want to do in regards to this quiet time. As you can see, the space is nothing but great thinking space. Like, I'm out here, I have my notebook and my pen and paper right here, so I can sit and talk into myself and just think about some things that I wanted to reflect on what happened yesterday. So upon arrival yesterday, we were greeted at the front. Well, let me start from the airport. There's a few of us that have come to Edward Lowe multiple times, and they enjoy coming to this space because it affords them the opportunity to get away. The internet is pretty spotty here, so you don't really want to be on the phone. You don't really want to be doing things outside of thinking. You're not working. That's one of the things that they ask us not to do, is work, if we can get avoided. So there's walking trails here, there's everything. So upon arrival, leaving the airport, we went to one of the favorite restaurants. We all sat and ate. We left there, we went to the liquor store because around the campfire, everybody was drinking. That was crazy to me because I was kind of like, okay, I don't know if we should get alcohol, but somebody said, we're entrepreneurs. Of course we drink. So I said, okay, we had a great time sitting, drinking our wine or whatever they got for themselves to drink. Edward Lowe does not provide alcohol, so no, you don't get that. They give you plenty of snacks, plenty of good food, but not alcohol. After that, we kind of went into a group session. They talked about everything that what we should expect while we're here, what they expect from us, and how we should utilize this space. We got maps of the grounds, so you have access to the whole property. There is golf carts, so you don't have to walk, and you are able to just take, when we're not in groups or talking, doing activities, it's our time to go and explore, sit, talk, think, or whatever it is you're wanting to do. So after we finished that group session, we came outside. We went and ate a nice dinner. Now, mind you, I was already full because when I got off the airplane, we stopped at the favorite restaurant. We stopped at the favorite restaurant, came here, and then we had dinner at 6 o'clock. I could only eat a little bit because I was just overwhelmed with the food, okay? Then we went out to the campfire. I roasted marshmallows for the first time. Now, I'm not gonna say we don't roast marshmallows at home. I just never have roasted marshmallows. I'm not a marshmallow eater. I don't really think I like marshmallows. I didn't think I liked marshmallows. I know I don't like them cold, but I did roast the marshmallow last night, and because I roasted the marshmallow with the chocolate, one of the group members, one of the CEO, one of the group members, he showed me how to do it, and it was the s'mores type of marshmallow with the graham cracker, the marshmallow, and the Hershey's chocolate. We did that, and I ate it. I liked it. I'm not gonna say I loved it, but I liked it. I ate the whole thing. I didn't like the marshmallows being all over my hands, but hey, we was outside, so it was okay. We sat and we talked again. Like I said, everybody shared their stories. So I am taking everything in. I'm noticing that the sunlight is still out at 9 o'clock. I am noticing the fireflies. I'm hearing the owls. I am just taking in all of the sounds and sights that I'm seeing in this moment, and just kind of just enjoying what it is that I'm seeing, hearing, and feeling. You know, I am in touch with all of my emotions, and so I'm just really I'm having a blast. Now, I'm just gonna say that all of these experiences were new for me, for the most part. So the fact that they were new for me, I really wanted to hone in on how I felt about all of these things that I was experiencing. This morning, I'm glad I brought my tripod and my camera and my remote because I had intentions on doing some content while I was here. I didn't know what kind of content.